So I'm in the Salt Lake City, Utah airport. I just spent 2 days at a catch wrestling seminar with Coach Billy Robinson and Coach Jake Shannon of Scientific Wrestling. Coach Billy Robinson was a legit submission wrestler from Wigan and a great amateur wrestler, and went on to become a pro wrestler, and is nice enough now to share those exceptional catch techniques with folks that have an interest. And so I just spent 2 days, about 18 hours of training. Catch is very tough. It's got a lot of neck cranks, neck locks, a lot of throws. The first day was almost all throws, 9 hours of taking falls and throws. And so now it's around 6 p.m. Mountain Time. I'm here in the airport. The plane doesn't leave for another couple hours, and unfortunately I have multiple airports on the way home. I've got to go from here to Denver, and then from Denver to Charlotte, and then finally tomorrow morning around 8 a.m. Actually 8:45 a.m. I will get back to Greensboro, and my wonderful wife and kids will pick me up, and we'll drop them off at school, and then I will head back to Essential Martial Arts and keep teaching. So now I'm here at the Denver airport, and I'll be here. Just got here from Salt Lake City, and I will be here until around 1 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 3 a.m. Eastern Time or Greensboro time. And then I'll hop a flight to Charlotte, and I'll get a few hours of sleep there on that flight, and then I'll be in Charlotte for an hour or so, and then I'll be back home, flying back into Greensboro. But just got the train here at Denver, and rode it to my terminal. As you can see, the train station with all the other crazy people that are flying in the middle of the night. But my legs are pretty shot. I did this 2-day 18-hour wrestling course, catch wrestling course with Coach Robinson and Coach Shannon back in the fall of last year, and I was pretty wore out from it then, but I was about 205 pounds at the time, and now I'm down to 190, and wasn't expecting to be sore from this one, but I think that I actually did a lot more work at this one because I've studied the material more since the last course, and I think I just did a lot more reps because I felt more comfortable with the material. So it's a heck of a workout. And but anyway, tough thing about flying in here at this place at this time of night is not much food's open. There's really nothing going on, just some people roaming around basically. So that's it for now. I'm going off to find a place to sit. I would love to, I'm going to be here for actually another 3 hours before my plane leaves. I would love to lay down and take a nap here, but just really can't do that because of the fact that I fall asleep and miss my plane. So here we are at the Charlotte Douglas International Airport. Just to recap, we've now been through the Salt Lake City Airport to the Denver Airport to now Charlotte Airport. Touched down here at 5:30 a.m. and we've got to be here a couple hours, and then we'll head to the back home to Greensboro. And basically it's been a long night. I was lucky enough to get a couple hours of sleep on the last plane, but it wasn't really very good sleep. But it'll all be worth it when I get home, see my kids, and the soreness from being thrown around and cranked on for 2 days has definitely set in, but it'll be worth it for that as well, to get back and have these techniques to share with the students. But it's a lot of sacrifice to go and learn and train, but that's kind of what we made the commitment to, and so it's what I do. A lot of instructors are just happy to teach things that they learned in a class that they attended 2 days a week for a few years, 20 years ago, and it's just never been the way that I've been. Spent the first 10 years of training, learning as much as I could on a local level, and I spent the last 10 years traveling and learning and training. And like I said, I usually do a trip like this about every 5 to 6 weeks throughout the year, and you know, it's a lot of work, and it gets tougher and tougher as I get older and with a family, but it's a lot of fun, and I'm just so lucky to have people that support me and help me and make all this possible. So that's it for now, and we'll check back in Greensboro. So over and out from Charlotte Douglas International Airport at 5:30 a.m. on Monday morning, February the something. Okay, so back in Greensboro. Hopefully I'm going to get to go home, get about another hour of sleep. That will give me about 3.5, 4 hours for the night, which is plenty for me. I don't like to do that every night, but once in a while, no problem. So it's good to be home, walking out of the airport, and then going to get a quick nap and head on to the school. Another adventure.